Oh, sorry, it's Thursday, June 12th. And introductions. Puppy introductions. This is Jedi. He's my roommate's puppy. He's pretty adorable. I know this video has not enough puppy, but he sleeps. He goes to bed before I do and takes naps, and I'm gone during the day, so there'll be more puppy footage in the future, I am sure. But I don't have any more right now, sorry. Thinking about all the sleep that I haven't had reminded me of this conversation I had the other day where I was talking to someone about insomnia, and they're like, well, you know, like when you try to fall asleep, you like go to bed and you lay there and you're just thinking about like all the things you could be doing if you didn't have to go to bed, like if you were so tired. I'm like, that's my whole life. Like, I always lay down and I'm like, man, if only I didn't have to sleep. I'm really tired. I wish I could fall asleep so I could get up and do things. Or, you know, I wish I wasn't so tired because then I could do things because I'm clearly not asleep. And this was after the day that I had been up till like 6:45 and had gone to bed at like midnight and laid in bed for, you know, 6.5 hours before I fell asleep. I made a joke about how some people, you know, get like 8 hours and it's awesome and I never get that. And the person I was talking to made a joke about how I sleep about 75% of the amount that other people sleep. And he's like, well, I mean, that's a solid C. And I was like, oh my gosh, a solid C? What if you actually got a grade for sleeping? I would fail, like, all the time. Okay, not all the time. Mostly on weekends, I would not fail. Because even though I don't go to bed till like 3 or 4 in the morning sometimes, I usually sleep until like 10, sometimes 11. So, but only if I've been up past 2. So I still get like 7 or 8 hours on the weekends. It's during the week that I suffer. But yeah, I mean, I'm really glad that we don't get graded for sleeping. Also, you're getting married tomorrow. I mean, actually by the time you watch this, you'll probably be getting married today. Time is weird. I will see you at the reception, and as for my punishment, I will be vlogging the reception. I think I'm gonna do some interviewing of guests at your reception, so if anyone has funny questions they want me to ask guests at Sara and Garrett's wedding about Sara and Garrett, please leave them in the comments. If you made any sense of what that sentence just was, or the one that I'm saying now, bonus points for you. Keep being authentically awesome.